Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to today's math class. Today we'll learn about introduction of geometry, geometric shape materials in our daily life, use of geometric materials. So without further delay, let's go to the main topic. Geometry around us. The word geometry is derived from the Greek word geo and metron, which mean earth and measurement respectively. Translating roughly to earth's measurement, geometry is primarily concerned with the characteristics figure as well as shapes. So in ancient time, and especially in Greek civilization, there was a time that it came that the people have to measure the ground. So for this need, they actually invented the geometry with all the size and measures and shapes, and now is developing, and we are getting the developed version of the geometry, the advanced version of this geometry. Geometrical shapes around us. Shapes are everywhere, from the leaves of the trees to the roundness of the oranges. There are all possible types of shapes in the nature. There are so many more shapes in real life that we miss out on observing because of the hustle bustle of our daily lives. For example, circular shape. We love to eat cookies, right? There are clock faces, wheels, which is more important, because if the wheels are not circular shape, if the wheels are in triangular or rectangular shape, it will be so hard for us to transfer, to move from one place to another. The dinner plates, so all things are circular. So we can see this example as a circular around us. Let's see rectangular shapes. TV screen is a rectangular shape. A sheet paper of note is rectangular shape. Window glass is a rectangular shape. Smartphone is a rectangular shape. From the previous lessons, we all learned about the definition of the geometrical shapes, right? So we can, from this definition, now we can see in our daily life, right? So here are some examples, and whenever more you will notice, more you will see there are various examples of geometrical shapes. Let's come to the point of square shapes. Square shapes has 4 straight sides with 4 right angles. We all know that. Square objects around us include chessboard. Many of us like to play chess, right? It's an interesting game, and if we notice the board, it is a square shape. Also, the table, every segment of this chessboard, the white and black, are in square shape. Floor tiles are square shape. Carom board is in a square shape. Pizza box, we love to eat pizza, right? So if we see the box, it is in square shape, because usually the pizzas are in circular shape, and if we want to accommodate in perfectly, the square shaped box is more useful for these pizzas. Let's come to triangular shapes. Triangles are 3-sided figures with straight sides. Example of triangles in real life are sandwich cut diagonally. If we cut a sandwich, usually the sandwich are in triangular shape. So if we notice the traffic signboards while traveling, you will see they are also in triangular shape. Pizza slice is also a triangular shape, because if we take a piece from pizza, you will see it's triangular shape. Watermelon slices are triangular, right? Because it has 3 points. Geometrical solids around us. A geometrical figure or shape that has 3-dimensional structure is known as geometric solid. They occupy space. In simple words, they have volume. So firstly, we all learned about the shapes which has no height actually. We learned about the 2D shapes, but if our real life is in 3D shape, three-dimensional shape, right? It not only has length and breadth but also has height. So we all see in our life is in 3D shape. So geometrical solids are perfect example for our daily life. So if we look around we will find many of such objects. So cubic object we know that it got volume. Instead of a square, it got a volume. Now it created a three-dimensional shape. Ice cube, Rubik's cube, rolling dice, they all are cubic shape. And which has 6 square faces. Cube has 6 square faces. Like if we add the 6 squares together and make a closed figure, it will be a cube. And it has 6 square faces, 8 vertices, 12 edges. Some real life examples we all learned earlier. Okay, so let's come to the point of rectangular cubic objects. Rectangular cubic objects are like, let's see, there's a rectangular, it also got a volume, and it also got 6 faces. Yeah, the small sides of the rectangle are actually squares, but other 4 side is rectangle. Books, eraser, tissue box, bookshelf are the rectangular cubic object. Earlier we learned about the circular shape, now we learn about the sphere. The sphere is just a circle but it got a volume. Spheres are solid figures, unlike circles, and it also got depth. So there are some examples like various types of balls of the sport, especially basketball, marble, planets, orange. All are the examples of sphere because they are circular shape. Okay, but they got volume and depth. So we should call it sphere shapes. Now let's come to cylinder objects. So what is cylinder objects? In this shape, we'll see there are the 2 faces of this shape is enclosed by 2 circles, and the other are sides. So the cylinder is a 3-dimensional solid figure consisting of 2 parallel circular bases joined by a curved surface at a particular distance from the center. Cylinder objects around us include cold drinks, cans, fire extinguisher, toilet paper rolls, battery. So cylindrical objects is enclosed by 2 circular bases and the curved surface is enclosed it. Okay, so let's come to cone objects. So we all know about ice cream, right? We love ice cream. So also we love birthday parties and we usually wear some hats. So if we see that there is an open space, right? The circular open space, then gradually the space become enclosed and it becomes closed and it came to a point. It making a triangular shape. So cone as a circular base attached to a curved face that wraps around and narrows into a point. From the side, a cone looks like a triangle. Objects that are shaped like cones include ice cream cones, party hats, traffic cones, Christmas tree. So these are the shapes. We all know. If we hear about the cone, this shape will come into our mind. So we all know that. So this is for today's class and hope you all understood as well. Thank you everyone.